Hello, hello. I'm again here. I thought just gonna pop in for quick to chat with you. I'm gonna see first to check if I can see myself. Just give me 1 minute. So, how everyone doing? It's Sunday night. I just gonna put volumes down. Sorry, 1 minute. So, looking forward to the Monday, everyone, or not? Sorry. How you know I am creator of this group, Gita Lutiena, and I have different group as well, which is another language. As you can see, I try every week to do live streams and chat about something. Anytime is welcome to ask any questions, to do about what we're talking, and always in the end I offering free readings who've been watching and want to ask some questions. So today, because it was just quick, so I thought, just chat about witches stuff. I know in the group we have lots of witches, and of course some of them is still in learning process. It's too hot today. I've been in forest all day. We've been doing barbecue, so it was nice. Full of energy for the week ahead. So, how you know, I create for as well a YouTube channel, which you can find Enigma, Hat and Gita. You can see all video live streams or some other videos there as well. If can't publish on the group, so I sometimes put there because sometimes Facebook playing up, and not always showing what is live stream. So anyone there, or is everyone sleeping already? By the way, I'm from UK, London, so if someone from America or other countries, I know we have different time zones, so I'm trying to do lives when more people is around, but still need time to manage, how I'm gonna be doing live streams, because is time zones different and I need to adjust my time to your time, and that we can achieve if we're gonna be talking, I think. So for today, because it was quick, I thought we can talk about divination tools. Hello, nice to meet you, all who is watching. Thanks for watching. And because today I'm on YouTube as well, please subscribe and like my videos. And in future, maybe you're gonna find something what for you is interesting more. So, why we need divination tools? Like everyone, when we go to doctors, they don't prescribe straight away some medication. They do the tests, they talk to you, they asking questions, and that's how they decide what medication to prescribe for you. So in the life as well, who is interesting, they as well do divination diagnostics to find more deeper what is the problem or what you need exactly. All witches, most of all witches or mages, they all know at least one divination tool. And if you don't know, you should be learning some of them. Divination, you don't have to be witch or magician, or wizard. You don't have to be. You can, just normal people can do divination tools use as well. When you want to find some, like what gonna be in the future, or if you do something, for example, you have question, for example, you want to buy the car and you're not sure if that car reliable, or you're not sure what to do, you take divination tools and you can easy to find out is that suitable, if in the future you're gonna have any problems with that car or anything, even when you go in relationship or something. We are people or humans, we wanted to know what gonna happen after, if I go with that boy or that girl, what gonna happen, or is gonna be serious relationship or not. Even if you going to pass license, car driving license, you want to know, should you more deeper study, should you something do different, so that's why is created so many divination tools, and they was using for so long time. So I think everyone heard about astrology and as well numerology. Those two is both like together going well. And in another group I was talking about numerology, when you can find out who you are, your personality, by your birthday. But that is another time I'm gonna talk about that, because it's long talk, is you can't talk in short time so many subjects. So astrology and numerology is really good, because by the planets and everything you can find out what day is more suitable for you. You can add even the day, if a second day, for example, that means is more balanced day, and you can easy gonna be communicating with the planets as well. With it depends what planets, what the moon cycle, because when is new moon and you do some contracts or some spell work for manifestation to attract something, that means it's gonna be working for you much better. Hello, Tina. You okay? So, if you do something to banish or to cleanse, of course, you're gonna use a full moon or after full moon. You know, we have period of 2 weeks. So that's a short about that. Then we have um, pendulum. That is like kind of something attached to the string or chain, like this one, you see. And you can hold in your hand, and he gonna be swinging one direction or another direction. They have a pendulum. You can use for beginners. I would advise to use with a cord or string because it's much easy to go energy through the string. Because if you would take metal chain, you see so many those metal chain have circles, and until gonna go the energy to your hand is gonna take time. So it's best for beginners, even not, definitely not metal and not the stone. It's best for beginners the just simple beeswax. You make like ball with a little bit like teardrop, and you can use that way. You just in the middle make the hole, and you can attach to the cord and you can use it, or even wood, some stick. So what more we have? Hieromancy, some, thank you. Hieromancy is other people call palmistry. That is our palms lines. And if you are right-handed, then when you're born, that all information when you came to the world is gonna be on your left. And in the life on the right, you're gonna see what you achieving. And because you changing, the palms lines as well changing, they never stay the same. They're gonna be changing constantly. They say is around 6 months when they change the pattern, or goes more stronger, or some new appearing. So like myself, I do readings. I use so many divination tools: palmistry, astrology, numerology, and any cards and all that. So that's why I'm talking, what I'm using most. So in palmistry, even you can see if you have a magical abilities, and or you're born with them, you can see on your palms, you can see all signs. It's not just enough like you can see too many Pinterest or wherever from Google. If you have cross, you definitely witch. Sorry, but not. Everyone have cross. Everyone. So has to be more than that. Solomon's ring and other signs, witch's eye and fish sign, which can show a triangle, and or can be life double line. That's when you have protection from somebody, some entities, or your ancestors, or just one more, like angel guard or demon guard, because not everyone have angels around, has different spirits around. So on the hands, you really can get so much information. How many kids you're gonna have, how many important relationships you're gonna have, and even you can see if you able to heal the people on the your hand. I, for example, I know those lines how they look, and I can say, honey, yes, you can be the healer. Or someone say, oh, I am a healer, I can say, no, sorry, I don't see that you can be. You are. But of course, if you're gonna be learning and doing things, transforming yourself, you can easily become one. So next would be is dreams. You would say, why dreams? That is part of divination as well, because when you communicate with spirits or any entities, you if it's for you not easy to communicate in reality, you can ask questions, one question particular, and before you go to sleep, or write on petition and put under the pillow, and before you go sleep, ask that entity or spirit or ancestors, can they give you message in the dream? And definitely, if you're gonna be practicing that way, definitely you're gonna start seeing something, you can, in the dreams, it depends on the person. They can see straight message, that's mean like showing the signs or showing the activity what gonna happen, for example, like in the actual world. So some dreams we have to, write. All of dreams we have to write down. I have next to my bed even a diary where I'm writing my dreams. And so because some of them you have signs and you don't know what they mean, so some of them you have to check in Google or in the books what that mean, but you have to attach everything, and the colors and the signs and the movements and the people, so many things happening. If you're gonna control your dream, if you're gonna be in your dreams, and when you learn to understand your dreams, in the time you can learn to change the dream's ending as well. When you're dreaming, I learn now to, when I dream, and if something not okay, I learn how to finish the ending different. In the dream normally, or you run away from the problem, or something way, or you say that you don't allow something to do. Then we have mediums. Mediums as well can be like medium that when you talk with spirits or entities, um, mediums can be when they talk with spirits and entities without any divination tools. They can speak with them and ask the questions when you can get the answers and to know details. As well, some mediums maybe they don't hear or don't see that those messages. Some mediums they use divination tools like pendulum or Ouija board. With Ouija board, how I said, you always first you have to learn what you do. Same as pendulum and Ouija board, you have to enchant them and prepare for work. You just don't take Ouija board or pendulum, you know, and you don't swing or don't put your hands on that without, you know, knowledge. You have to learn, especially Ouija board. You know, you have enchant that spirits not don't attach to the board. You have to put some sigils or runes, something, and to protect. And when you, before even to start doing, you have to know how to protect yourself as well. And if somebody you know, little bit unpleasant, you have to know how to banish them without harming you or anyone around you. So before you jump to Ouija board, I would say have a talk with someone who's already doing, or do research and prepare for that, but don't need to be scared, you know. We all learning from mistakes. If you don't do nothing, then you're not gonna learn nothing. I can see someone wrote, when did you discover you were a witch? When I discover, actually I didn't understand first that I am like this. That was when I was 7 years old. I started see spirits. They used to come in my room and I was screaming, and my mom used to shouting, "Can you sleep? Why are you screaming?" And I said, "There's people standing." And she said, "Oh my God, your imagination." So after that, you know, when constantly was happening, my mom was going upset, you know, and I thought, oh, might be something wrong with me. And then after this time, I start, you know, without knowledge that I'm doing, I was doing for Christmas time, we used to put straw, you know, straws under the cover. And I used to say to people, take the straw and I'm gonna tell you what is in the future. Can you imagine? I was not even teenager. And actually it was true even. I had, after that, I had some simple playing cards. But at those times, that was 90s, 80s, at those times we didn't have computers. We didn't had even books, and in my country was big no to witches. So I made up my meanings of the cards, and always it was right. Or I see, for example, person, and I can tell about him something, or even he showed me his palms, and I would know. But at that time, I was might be scared to admit that. But then, when I become older, I used to go to witches or to those who do divination, even they don't not witches, and I wanted to know the future. I remember a long time. That's when I was around 17 something or 16. I went to some old lady and she told me too many things. And she said, "You are not everyone can see you. You're not like everyone. You are different." And she said, "You're gonna be doing like I doing, even more things you're gonna be doing." And I just, you know, like when you're young, you don't think. At that time was what? Just interesting to live the life. But like time was going, you know, too many things happening, and when too many people telling you you are like this, you are like this, and then you start wondering, maybe I am like this. And when I was around 20s, I tried to do the rituals, and then I saw that is working. That's when it's really clicked that I'm really different. It took time to accept that, and now it's over 30 years when I keep learning, and keep learning. So it's easy to, if you want to understand if you are, witch, I just do divination, it's so easy to tell by the cards. For example, I use tarot or any other oracles, or by go to who is reading palms, and they can see all signs, of witches. Um, or some other witch, she can see by your energy if you are witch. Yeah, so I hope you understand you know, what I said, and maybe that's explained how I understand. Thank you for asking, Jury Lugli. Sorry for pronunciation. So we're gonna continue talking about divination tools. So we talk now about mediums and the Ouija boards. Next was my favorite, the coffee. When you drink the coffee and left all those bits and pieces, you turn the cup, you swing 3 times, you turn the cup on the plate, is no water there, but you still turn. And when after 10 minutes something, you open the cup and you can see so many things in there, some lines, some circles, you can see even animals. But this one might be not for everyone, gonna be straight away, because you need to practice on visualization, and be open to anything you see, and not be shy to say, oh, I see that, because people's scared to say things because they think, oh, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm imagining. That's good if you're imagining, you something gonna see. And everything, from the top to the bottom, and is everything has meaning. On the when you have cup, like, every line has meaning on the top. That's mean in nearest future gonna happen. What is going down is that's mean is takes time. On the bottom, if you see some signs, that's mean what is gonna be good for your heart, or that is for you personal, like. It's so hot here. Yeah, so, and not just with the coffee you can do, and with the tea you can do, but with the tea I didn't try, never. Because tea leaves you have to grind them more thin to be able that they would be able to make some picture, because some teas, they big pieces and you can't see from them much, but I'm not sure, because I didn't do with tea, so I can't comment on that, but I know some people do that with tea as well. I just do with coffee. That is like in the mornings, you pour the coffee in your cup, and by the lines you can see what day you're gonna have. It's quite interesting, for me. Then we can do divination with the mirrors. Any surface which reflects, that is mirrors, stones, anything, which reflecting, we can see the future there. And if you ask questions, you can see something, symbols or something, but this one can take time to learn, is not gonna happen in 1 week or 1 month or some of them people learning for longer even. Then we have divination tools. Now they use as divination tools is runes. I think you know them. I'm gonna show for you. Some what I have is my made. I myself make. You can see like this. So is runes. They used to use them just for the rituals as a symbols, you know, special symbols. They never used to use them in divination and always had those Nord runes, like always they had just 24. Hello, Daisy Nicole. Nice to see you. So the runes always had just 24. And after 80s, 40s, I think, they added the empty rune, like, but I never use empty rune because for me it doesn't speak anything. It's just made up. Empty rune. You can't even call, you know, if you take piece of paper empty, how you can call that something? It's just empty. So I never used in my divination or in rituals empty rune, you know, and I, for me, it doesn't make sense. What point to add, you know, even you can't get message from that. And you can't use, you know, even, or if you do rituals, you can't use them. The runes is so popular, and myself I use a lot, even on those candles where you can see altar candles. I put runes as well with certain meanings, and anyway, you know, you use anywhere runes in rune bindings. You can create rune bindings as well for your purpose. You can use runes in candle magic when you write on the candles, not just like I have underneath, but you can write in the middle somewhere for certain manifestation what you want to achieve. Depends. And rune bindings as well you can write. You can write runes on your body as well. When you need energy or something, you know, you can write. It depends what you need. You write on your right, on your left. Is if you want to attract, then you write on your left because that is. But even before you write, you have to check which your hand is inside bringing, which your hand is giving, like. So. I think everyone knows we have as well witchy runes. I'm gonna show here. That is witchy runes. They have 13 them. They're quite good and really nice and easy to understand, you know. It's so nice, yeah. I'm gonna show you my tools as well, what I have. So witchy runes as well, like all runes, you know, you can, if you're good with drawing, you can add to your any ritual or anywhere. Then we have Ogham. Ogham is like 1 minute. I'm gonna show you. To see what if I have here example how they looks, but I'm not sure. I forgot to take. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna check if they have or not. It's like writing. It's like make runes, but No, I don't have. So it's kind of, Ogham is, I'm gonna write, like can be like all different, like kind of like writings on the stick they normally write, like this, similar kind of. I have on candles as well, Ogham. I use what's a good site to get accurate runes? Will it be bad to accidentally put the wrong runes? I'm not sure about websites where you can get information, because I have been learning from long time and from person, and all materials I got from there. I was checking English websites, what they're writing is not proper. It's best to check, if you can get to any Russian website, and these days they do translating, so you can get better information than from English websites, because English websites is I'm not happy with them, what they say, some of them is completely wrong. And Nicole asking, will it be bad to accidentally put the wrong runes? Yes, it will be. Rune bindings or runes, when you see online and they say, oh, that is for attract the money, don't put before you do divination. Check with your cards if they really have that purpose, because so many people who creating rune bindings, they adding there some specific binding, which when you gonna put that rune binding, not that you gonna attract money, but that money not gonna stay at yours. Like they gonna flow somewhere, you gonna attract and they gonna disappear, you gonna attract or disappear, or even you gonna go without money, because they put like stealing some rune binding, and they can steal your money, they can steal your beauty, they can steal your health, so many things they can do without even your knowledge, because when they put the rune binding online for people to use, and they don't say openly what is there. It's your responsibility to check. I don't put rune bindings without checking. Sometimes I put on our group rune bindings or single runes which you can use, but those I always check. I don't put anything if I don't check. It's better first to check. Don't put anything, especially not on your body. Check before what effects gonna give you and for what that rune binding is created. And make sure if you put on your body, don't put for longer than 3 days. Some of them even few hours you can put, like banishing rune bindings, some of them is really strong and you can't leave for more than 2-3 hours. Some of them like this work, some of them different. Rune bindings and separate runes never gonna be working without talking. What I mean without talking, you have to enchant them. If I gonna write some rune, is nothing gonna happen. Like she gonna show her her power, what she are. But if you want something to achieve, you have to enchant, and you have to do like kind of like rituals how you enchant, because it has specific methods, and I can't talk about that all now, but in future I'm gonna do teaching, paid teaching classes where I can explain from A to Z about so many different things from my experience, what I've been using and how I've been using. Nicole asking, so no tattoos then? If you want a tattoo, do, why not? But you have to know what you're putting. You don't put anything, without knowledge. Some tattoos, they not too good. I can see people put so many tattoos and sigils, spirit sigils and everything. At that time, maybe they working, with some spirit, and they put them tattoo on them body. I would not advise, unless you do a contract with that spirit, pact. Then you can, if you show. But still, even big magicians, witches, I know, they sometimes change them pacts and or cancel them pacts. It depends what tattoo you want. If you want something tattoo to bring, it's not just runes. You can add something different things. I have tattoo as well, but I made my tattoo by myself, and I gave like permission to do tattoo my design to other people. So, and I included an horseshoe and seven and evil eye and claw leaf and then stars, because everything has meaning and certain amount things, and then heart I added, but everything can depends where they put. So we're gonna continue now to other one. I hope I'm gonna explain for you. So Ogham, I said, then we have I Ching. I Ching, maybe you saw as well. They like I used to do those when I was child, like this can be. Oh, sorry. You think it's just. Oh, no, you think it's just drawing, but actually that's all those has meanings. You can see that is I Ching, is Chinese divination method. You do with the pens, coin, you throw 6 times. First you throw that coin 3 times, and depends or face or other side, you draw one line straight, or with the or one line with the gap, like, and then you throw 3 times, then that's where it's gonna finish one thing, and then you throw again 3 times, and then on the meanings you have to find chart where they come together and what number gonna give you, and in the book you're gonna find the answer. That I have book from 90s when I was doing those things. It was fun, but actually when I checked what I've been writing before, it was funny. It really happened. So anything, how they say, a real witch, she can do divination even with the stones or anything, But that is so easy method and really gives you good answers, you know, to any question, you know, if you wanted to know. Then if you, I think you saw, you know, when you have bracelets, I have bracelets, I love bracelets, I do them myself. That is pink quartz, selenite, moonstone, and quartz, and Herkimer diamonds as well there, and sunstone. They all have meanings, and those is for some other things. Those is different. So when you see the bracelets, they sometimes have charms. From those charms, you know, you can see all animal charms or some signs, some symbols, moon or whatever. From those charms as well, you can do divination. Just, of course, you're gonna have to have them, maybe 100, you know. So, but as well, you know, if you take the dog and you're asking, for example, you're asking, oh, I met some John, you know, do we gonna have relationship some? And you take the dog, you're gonna know the answer that, sorry, but you're just gonna be friends. Is nothing more. So with those as well, you can do divination. You're welcome, Nicole. And then, last not least, we have cards. The cards, you know, is so many. We have Lenormand cards. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, it's other side. Can I flip camera? Yeah, I can flip camera. Yeah. 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can see Lenormand cards. They're beautiful. Those, because I was doing divination always with the simple playing cards, and on them you can see, you know, we have number, we have something. Oh, sorry, I can't even see how I showing, or ring or key, and then we have some here we have playing card. Sorry, because I did the mirror side and I can't see what I'm showing. So those cards is normally 36, but I have an expanded edition, so it's 44. And them is easy to read because, for example, 17th card is the, or even if you take the ring card, is 25, yeah? So the ring, what is a ring? It's just the ring, yeah? They all have the meanings by the playing cards meanings and the card of the number meaning. The pictures, it doesn't matter what ring that there is drawn, you know, or with massive diamond or something. It really doesn't matter because they are just by the numbers, you know. Lenormand, they have them system and they have already like those meanings which you have like to know in every situation what meaning. They normally go by 2 cards. You can't say by 1 card, nothing. You always have to connect with second card. They don't do by 1. To yes or no cards, you have to take or 3 or 5. Has to be, you know, not 4. Because if you want to answer yes or no, you have to take 3 or 5. It's actually easy to learn, you know, and because it's just 36 cards, you know, is much easier than tarot. I never see those types cards. Thank you. No, that is not tarot. That is Lenormand. One time I'm gonna show the. You see, Lenormand is writing here. Lenormand. It doesn't matter who made them. Is no doesn't matter. It's just the system. They have as well gypsy cards and all different Indian, and I have a lot of them. I have over 40 decks, all different cards, so big collection. Then we have oracle cards, like, you know, oracle. I will have to look those up. Yeah, check. Is gilded. You saw the box. It's really nice cards and easy to learn, and we have even book for them, English. Is really detailed, gives you every card detailed explanation, what they mean in a work situation, what they mean in love, what they mean when you want to find some item, what they mean, every meaning they have. So then we have oracles. Oracles is too many, so I'm not gonna be talking about them, because all kind of angel, demons, all kind of oracles. I can show you some few. Like, I have astrology reading cards. That is oracle, because I love astrology. Pretty nice cards. I'm gonna show some, like, oh, and I took my sign without even knowing. And oh, again, Star Codes Astro Oracle. This is big deck, like tarot, big deck. I have the Witch's Oracle, and I love astrology as well. That's nice. You should check those. I love them. They really, that Star Codes Astro and astrology reading cards. They're pretty good. Sorry, I disappear for the minute. We have even now, if we talk about tarot cards, yeah, tarot cards, you know, has all kind of different. Even we have tarot cards with the runes. I have some deck. Tarot cards with the runes even. From the top, we're gonna, yeah, they have all runes and everything, and they have some signs here. It's nice deck as well. That is runic tarot. Nicole say I love tarot. That's nice. I love my tarots as well. I made my own tarot deck, but with runes out of cardstock paper. Oh, you make a rune, like runes tarot, runes cards, you mean? 24. Nico, did you make the rune cards, like 24 cards? Oh, yeah. I did that as well. When I was child, I had paper ones, tiny ones, because to not lose them, and I had an envelope, then put. Then, pardon me, I just checking my deck. That was rune cards as well. Then we have Crowley system. If you know, Crowley system I would never advise for beginner because it's really difficult. It's not easy. Sorry. I have deck by Crowley system. Sorry, I disappear and again back. Liber Mundi by Meline is really beautiful. Liber Mundi by M.M. Meline. I have signed cards from America, so they really beautiful. That is Crowley system. You can see very beautiful cards, but their meanings is really different from normal Rider-Waite's decks. Is completely different. That is author collection. And then back is how a hexagon, like blinking, you know, in the sun. Here you can't see, and they say abracadabra. That is my favorite word, abracadabra. I always say that. And yeah, it's very nice, this deck. Liberty Mundi. It comes in like this box. Very nice. Tarot cards is so easy, not so easy. Tarot cards is, you have to learn the system. Depends what system you're gonna choose. Oh wow, I like that Ace of Cups. Thank you. I love them as well. Then I have you can see alchemical tarot cards. Alchemical Vision Tarot. Those is my still learning them because it's new deck and it's not easy because it's so many symbols. If you can see, because of the light. No, I'm trying to change the light. Oh, like this, maybe you can see. There's so many symbols everywhere, and you know, you have to see in tarot decks, not just 3 pentacles or something like here, 5 pentacles, and it's so many things going on. Just a little bit showing off what I have. Then you, I think you saw those Goetia tarot cards, like those nice as well. Bruce in our group, he has those, and he's doing readings with those a lot. I don't use them, these ones. I more prefer, they have a darker version. If you can see, no, it's so much lightening light. It's a Tarot in Darkness. They're more darker, you know, not that, no colors. And I don't use those as well too much. I don't know, it's just collection. My favorite is Luciferian Tarot. Those I love. Those I use everywhere because they have all different kind of pictures. Nicole say, my favorite so far is Dark Wood Tarots by Sasha Graham and Abigail Larson. I think I know Dark Wood. Is that with animals, like nature more and animals. Oh God, it's so hot here. Nicole, is that with animals, Dark Wood Tarot? Elevis kind. Oh, I don't know then, because you should make a pictures and put in the group, and we can see your deck, because I know you can't add here. I can't see. Interesting to be seen. So my favorite Lucifer tarot deck, those is my favorite. The back, and you see, is you have something to say, you know, you can see what they're doing. It's not just if you compare with the Goetia, other those. Yes, they're nice, but when you look at the card, you can't see what is happening. So in this card, you can see what is happening, and you know what is that animal doing. And as Goetia cards and those Lucifer is so good for the rituals to do, you know. If you do rituals, you can interpret them as well. You can put on your altar. Elves. Okay, oh, well, yes, please. It would be nice to see. So, what they say with cards, yeah, it doesn't matter tarot cards or not. I can hear around people saying, you have to sleep with them, or, wait a minute. Sorry. Somebody, I can hear her say, oh, you have to sleep with them and put under the pillow. Now, what I have to disappoint you. If you check the card, I'm not gonna show my Lucifer's cards because they enchanted. If I show you this card and I show you the paper, is any difference? Yes. Here is some picture, yeah? Okay, I can show you the paper with some writing, like little writing. It's just the paper. here is just the paper and here is just the paper, is nothing else, nothing completely. That's what is with the cards, is nothing, it's just the paper. And why you gonna sleep with the paper? Tell me, why? What for? What gonna happen? They say, oh, to connect. Sorry, not the way you connect with the cards. With the cards, you have to take them, you know, you check them pictures, what they showing, you check what colors there, what you see his face, you know, what he is looking at, what he doing, which side he's watching, what he has in the hands. That is how to connect. If you want to more connect with the cards, you take one card, morning time, you do meditation with that card, and all day put somewhere where you can see that card, and always you're gonna find something what you didn't see before, and try to find, even by you know, normally cards comes with the books, so try to find the meaning, what that symbol means or what that animal means. That's the way you're gonna connect with the cards, not by sleeping, not by taking in your bag. You're never gonna connect like this. If you're gonna be sleeping with them, you can sleep 24/7, you know, with those cards, and you're never gonna connect. You have to touch them, you have to look at them. How I said, do meditation, put somewhere where you can see that card and look at that, at her, you know, what is there. And you can, you know, when you do meditation, you can even talk, you know, have in mind that today I gonna be processing that card on me, how she gonna show me, you know. And all day you can check yourself, how, what is mood you feeling, what happening around you. Not like always maybe gonna, you know, the card can show you. Yes, of course, then you can take your card, one card with you, and walk in your pocket, you know, and see how she gonna express what how people react with you, you know. That is connect with the cards. About the cleaning as well, when they say cleansing, do you ever see factory where people make the cards? I don't think so. Unless it's authors cards, or those like this deck is enchanted, yeah, it's different. But why you gonna clean when it's just machines was touching the paper and cutting and packing, even machine? What you gonna clean? Paper gonna clean? If you want to, you can do it. But is it worth it? I don't think so. When you're gonna be working with your cards, you're gonna be touching them and put your energy in there. So I don't think why you have to clean your energy from the cards when you put your energy in the cards. Even people enchant them, why you gonna be smudging and cleansing for what? Because normally you have one deck for diagnostics when you check, for example, if someone been cursed or not, you know, for darker things, you know, to check. You have separate deck, and for you can have for yourself separate deck, and for people for who you're reading different deck, you know. So when you use for someone else, you can, yes, with incense stick to cleanse them, you know, but not like this, you know, but you put the incense stick, you hang your cards somewhere up and let all incense stick to go through your cards until he gonna finish. So it's gonna take about half an hour. So that's how you cleanse. You can enchant your cards as well, do ritual, you know, and make them stronger. like for example, I use for divination, I enchant cards and or other divination tools, and I do certain rituals before divination and after. And yeah, I think everyone do different, but um it's up to you what you do. But to cleanse and sleep them, of course, if you want to, you're welcome, but it's no point. You're not gonna know them better if you're gonna be sleeping, you know. I think for today is f- enough. I was talking already. Oh my gosh, 1 hour and 10 minutes. So you should keep dark reading deck and everyday reading deck separate. I wouldn't say separate, but all your decks, all my decks you see is going in some bags. So they already like separate. Even if you put together, they kind of like separate. And I keep all my decks in the box. I have special box where all my what I use mostly, but in time I change. Sometimes I get bored of one deck, so I take other one deck, because I have too many, so I change them. So it don't have to be separate. Just even if you put in the box, the them box like this one doesn't have bag, I keep in the box, but all of it I keep next to each other. You don't have to put separate. Nicole, also I use my cards on me and everyone, and I let them touch them at the beginning of reading. Is that making it harder for wait a minute. Is that making it harder for me? Because sometimes I feel or get a sense my energy is it they reading or vice versa. I'm not sure why. Um, to touch cards, I don't give people. I have clients who comes in my house. I never give to people touch my cards, but that is me. Even to my daughter, I don't give touch. Um, that is me. Not that the cards gonna take her energy, but I just don't like. And certain decks she can't, or my clients, for example, this one, I would never gonna give to any person, even in the hands, because not every witch even can read with them. They give you effect really. They very strong energy. Even you can see why is like this, like melted, because this was fire and they was on the shelf. And the author, Ingvar, a very good author, black magician, he made them. They don't burn and they don't get destroyed by the water or fire. And actually, yes, they don't get destroyed by fire. You see, it melted little bit, but the cards inside is same like new. So that's why I would say it's up to you. Even if you give to someone those cards to take, it's just your personal how you feel. It's not gonna be that on the car because they don't. How long they gonna keep those cards? 2 seconds, 3 seconds? No, not more than 1 minute. So I don't think so. The cards takes them energy at all, And what I would say, or that is affecting your reading. You think that you can't get correct reading. Uh, How do I get, Nicole say, how do I get their energy into reading if I don't let them touch them? Why you need energy? Them. The cards is just the paper. They give you, you have to get energy in person's energy, not them energy to the cards. If, for example, when I do online readings, a lot of customers my is online, and I don't know even them pictures. I don't need to see them face even. I can throw the cards without even knowing who they are. But of course, I can ask my cards who they are. Maybe they put a woman's picture, but actually I can see they're sitting the man, you know. You don't have to have person around to get them energy. You can connect with the with the person through different way, not just touching. Sometimes I feel multiply energies in a reading, like I feel like it is for multiply people. It's only sometimes, and they confuse me. If you do online readings, do you, when you do online readings, that's what happen. In person. Mm, sometime maybe if you do rituals in your house, maybe you didn't cleanse your house and something is there different than person came. Or maybe you just sorry, I would say maybe you just feeling because you so in and you want to see something. um, the cards is just showing, and what I would say, uh, when people say, oh, you know, the reading is not correct, or um, the reading is lying. No, it's not that way. The person who do reading, he is maybe interpreted wrong way, or sometimes we have days that we can't understand, but that doesn't mean that we pull the cards wrong. It's just we who maybe at this time give incorrect interpretation, but you're gonna pull the right cards what if you properly ask the questions. But I think about tarot cards, I can do a little bit more deeper um, live, and I explain more, because I had people ask to that I would do live about tarot reading, how to do tarot readings. So then I can explain more about that, because it's nothing to do with the people energy or something, because it's just interpretation. I think somewhere might be, or questions, incorrect questions. Some beginners who is learning, um, they don't put incorrect way the questions, and that's where everything going wrong. Because yeah, but that's another time, because it's so long I've been here. Yeah, so thank you, Nicole, for your questions. It's really nice. I hope I've explained understandable. Nicole wrote, yes, I would love that. I'm self-taught, so yep, it's so much, but I love it. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Nicole, for being here. And for tonight, I think I'm done. But I wanted to come, even I didn't plan, but I wanted to come and enjoy the evening. I was so tired, and then I thought, oh, I just gonna go live stream to do, you know. Thank you. Bye bye, and gonna see you again, next week, I'm not sure what day I pop in, just gonna maybe pop in anytime. So keep checking on evenings, it's mostly evenings, but if you want to see maybe for most of you better daytime, just write some posts that you know you like to see me daytime. Maybe more people want to see me daytime. And don't forget to check YouTube, where is all our videos, Enigma, Hat and Gita. And who is watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, and you're always welcome to join Enigma Hat Facebook group. Or if you speak Lithuanian language, then I created a Lithuanian language group, Magijos Trobelė. Thank you who came to my live stream and watch me to the end, especially for Nicole. And see you next week. Have a great Monday, and I hope you all enjoy next week. Bye bye.